I met a guy who happened to be a private investigator. Not like what you'd think in the movies, a really clean-cut, normal guy. And he told, we were talking, and he had a lot of interesting stories about, finding murder witnesses and having to bring them back so they could testify and all kinds of things. And in passing, he said to me, hey, if there's ever anybody you'd like to find, it's a piece of cake for me. I mean, this is what I do for a living. It's like nothing to find somebody. And there was somebody that I wanted to find, and it was a girl that I went out with at the same time that I was going out with the woman I ended up marrying, and always had sort of a funny feeling about the whole thing. Like either it could have gone either way, or also it just sort of broke up badly, and I didn't feel great about the way the relationship ended. So at the very least, I just wanted to kind of make amends and like tell her I was sorry I was such an asshole, back then. And, we were kids. You do stupid things. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I just wasn't as nice as I could have been. So anyway, I gave her. He said, "Well, when you get home off the tour, give me all the information that you know about her." And really, all I could tell him was her name and that she'd been in Boston during these years and what I figured approximately her age was, and that was it. And that was it, because I've been out like 2 times, but she made a real impression on me. So he calls me back a day or 2 later, says, I found her. And the last time I saw her was in the mid-'80s in Boston. I live out here in the San Fernando Valley. I said, you found her? He says, yeah. He tracked down her parents in Cape Cod and got permission from them to call her, and he called her and asked her if she would accept a phone call from me. He said, do you remember Elliott Easton? She said, of course. So I called her, and we got together and had lunch and talked and stuff, and we're engaged and living together. A little over a year